Customizing your Peterbilt has just gotten a lot easier. Thanks to Jones Performance Truck Rods lines, you can now get custom fenders for the 379, 378, and the 357. But before we get into the specifics on those, let's take a look at the construction and how to identify what you want and what you have. The first thing you're going to want to determine is the length of the fender you're going to want on your truck. And they determine that measurement by hooking on at the very front up by the bumper. Wrap your tape measure all the way around that fender down to the back of the bottom. Now the factory fender is going to measure approximately 87 inches. The custom ones go anywhere from there all the way up to 101, and you can adjust that by cutting those. When they talk about wheel opening or drop side on the fender, they're talking about the distance between the top of the fender and the tire. That wheel opening will vary anywhere from 1 to 8 inches, just depending on what model you get and how you want it. One of the most unique things about this fender is the fact that the inner liner is built right in with the fender. There's no need for the secondary piece that normally would bolt on with the original. There's a space in between your inner and outer fender to protect against starburst and chips. Also, you have your bolts you need to put flaps on both your rear and your forward sides. The first fender you're going to see is the ETC long fender. This fender measures about 101 inches long and has a nice bead line right around the outside edge. Our other version of that, of course, is the ETC short. Now this comes at 97 inches and has basically the same lines as the original long does. The length on the Laselle fender is also 94 inches, but you'll notice that little tail coming out the back kind of gives you more of a classic styling. This fender here is really popular. To pick an American classic is a classic. You've seen it on Trick My Truck, and you've also been able to see it if you go to any of the shows, whether it be Louisville or any other. The body line around the fender opening, you'll notice, is a bit wider, but it really has a nice clean look. The hoodlum fender, which you see here, has a really nice flowing transition from the top around to the outside, and it also comes in 101 inch length. Now don't forget, any of the Jones fenders can be trimmed to your specific needs. You just have to remember, in order to accommodate your flaps, you have to move your mount locations. Remember, Jones Performance has an everyday commitment to continual improvement. So if you want to improve the way your truck looks and performs, stop by and check out a Jones Performance replacement hood or any of the Truck Rods original fiberglass body parts.